Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you exactly how to enable spell check in Notion step by step. If you're completely new to Notion, don't worry. I'll keep this simple and beginner friendly, and by the end of this video, your spelling errors will be automatically highlighted while you type. Let's get started. First, open Notion on your computer. You can use the desktop app or open it in your browser. Go to notion.so and log into your account. Now, here's something important to understand. Notion itself does not have a built-in spell check toggle like Microsoft Word. Spell check in Notion usually depends on your browser or your operating system settings, so I'll show you both methods. Method 1. Enable spell check in Google Chrome. If you're using Notion in Google Chrome, click on the three dots in the top right corner of your browser. Go to Settings. On the left side, click on Languages. Under the Spell Check section, make sure the toggle is turned on. Also, ensure your preferred language, like English, is added and enabled. Once this is on, Chroma will automatically underline misspelled words in Notion. Close the Settings tab and go back to Notion. Start typing something incorrect on purpose. You should now see red underlines under misspelled words. Method 2. Enable spell check on Windows. If you're using the Notion desktop app on Windows, click the Start menu and go to Settings. Then click on Time and Language and select Typing. Make sure Autocorrect misspelled words and Highlight misspelled words are turned on. Once enabled, open Notion and test it by typing a wrong word. If you want more advanced grammar and spelling suggestions, you can install the Grammarly extension in your browser. It works perfectly inside Notion and gives real-time suggestions for grammar, clarity, and tone. That's it. Notion relies on your browser or system spell check settings, so once those are enabled, spell check will automatically work inside Notion. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more simple and beginner-friendly tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.